everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I want to do a project. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go. I want to do a children's book. I haven't done one in a while. I've got these two little ones that have been prepped already and gessoed. This one hasn't, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the inside. So I thought I was just gonna do the cover and we will take it from there and we will see how it goes from that point on. And I just realized that I forgot to do something that I wanted to do, because I want to put, if I'm gonna do this on this one, I want to put a label on top of this, and I had some cardstock not too long ago. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. I think this might fit, yeah, perfectly. Whoops. So I want to use this on here to put something written, and then I can, what am I going to do with the other ones? Because the cover that I want to do, once it's put on, I won't be able to do anything. So, do I put, I don't know. I think I'm going to put that one on, and for the little ones, do I put anything on them? Because you'll see with what I've got, what I want to do. Maybe I should just put in a little circle just in case I do want. Well, I'm gonna have to, basically, because with what I want to do, it's gonna, I'm gonna go around the circles, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna glue those down, but before I do that, I think I'm gonna age them. If I can find, where did it go? Oh, there it is. It's all clean and I can't find my stuff. Can you imagine? So I'm just gonna just adjust this a bit. So just a tad like that. Like that, and like that, and we will see later what I write on the covers, if I write anything, but in the meantime, at least I will have a space if I want. Okay, so this, and put it kind of like in the center. Same thing with this one. So a while back I did a little one of those little books, and on the cover I did the technique that I want to do again, because it was a lot of fun. So basically, it's, you use masking tape and you glue it, but in random ways, and kind of raise and stuff, so that it gives you some peaks and valleys, and then you do painting on it. So that's what I'm thinking that we're gonna do here. And I've got my glass of white wine. Just figured I was gonna chill with you guys. Okay, so basically just a question of putting the masking tape all over, like I said, but with, and you really, because I didn't gesso this one, I really have to go all the way to the edge, because otherwise the paint is not going to stick to the cardboard. Even with the gesso, you can see it peels a bit, so you have to, and even though I sanded them, it still does that. So this one I don't know what's gonna happen to it, because it's kind of a thick one. There's many pages, so I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to do it. And but we will see, I guess. At least the cover will be done. It's an encouraging step. So just covering all over. The other ones are going to be a lot faster because they're a lot smaller. So I want to have a lot of texture. That's the goal. So that's kind of why I'm doing it all wrinkly. And I don't mind that it goes over on the other side of the page. I will probably glue some paper, or I don't know. It's too early to tell how this is gonna go. So, like this. It's kind of therapeutic as well to just tear masking tape like this and just glue it on. So I think you get the gist of it. I will finish gluing my masking tape and I will be back. Okay, so be glad, guys, that I didn't share with you the whole process of this, because it took forever to cover all those little journals. I also took the time to put some eyelets in them, because I figured it's going to be better to have them done now when I'm doing the covers and stuff than later. It might be just harder. So yeah, so that's what I did. Now what I'm thinking, initially I thought I was just going to use the green, but I'm thinking that I want to put a base of brown first, and then I'm going to put some green. So I've got this paint that was sent to me as a gift. It's burnt umber, and it's this very small bottle, so it's perfect for my little crafting space here. And just put it all over here, all over this thing. And I don't really care that it goes on the other pages, because the other pages are not done yet, so it doesn't matter. Eventually it would, but not at this step of the game. So putting some more, because I figured I was initially going to just use the green, but then I realized that you can really read some of the stuff on the books, and because I didn't gesso this one, so I figured it might be a lot better if I do the brown first, and then just, you know, highlight the rest. So something like that. I don't want to put it all over the tag, however. Doesn't matter that there's a bit, but I don't want it all over it. Okay, so that's one. Let's put it here, and let's do the other ones. The other ones have been gessoed, so technically I could just do the green, but I'm thinking it's going to be pretty to have a bit of the brown peeking through. So and I love the ridges and stuff. It just makes it a lot of fun. And we're going to play with these. I've also got the penny from Dina Wakely, and I thought we're going to put some of those on the raised edge, and it's really going to make it fun. So I really love the texture that this has. Just put a little bit more because I find that the front is a bit pale. So like that, and then put this aside, and then do the same thing with the last one. So making it as a trio is going to save me some time on the covers. Obviously the little ones have less pages, so I won't be able to do that for all of the pages of the big one. Like, I won't be making small ones at the same time, unless I start other small ones, which I could do, because I have a lot of little smaller children's book that I purchased, and I haven't done anything with them yet. It's the type of stuff that you're either in the mood for or you're not, and it kind of varies. Whoa! Okay, so the brown is done, and just add more paint to my painty figures. So then I'm thinking it's the olive pearl, but I'm not sure anymore, because there was pearl that green that I really adored, and I used it a lot, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure anymore. And it's kind of old, so I'm not sure the condition of the paint. Like, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. As you can see, it's kind of watery. The cat you're hearing is my little baby Sam. He's asking for food. He's a little stomach on wheels. So this is the olive, as I said, the olive pearl from Deco Art, the metallic. I've got a feeling I'm going to put some of the darker green, because it's It's not coming out exactly the way I wanted it to. Okay, now it's a little bit better, but still. I think a bit of the darker throughout would be good. So you're hearing my son talk to his friend as he's playing with him, or I don't know quite what he's doing. Maybe they're both computer geeks, so oh, those are the dogs that are getting hungry and want to be fed. You can hear the little meow. That's my son. That's feeding all of the little guys today, because it was supposed to be my daughter that feeds them on we're Saturday night, and but my daughter's not there, so William is the one with the job today. Okay, so that's kind of done. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Oh no, not great.
And I think I'm just going to put a bit of the darker, but very lightly, and then I'm going to put the copper on top, just on the ridges. So I don't know if you've done children book, altered book before. They're great fun, and especially like this one is very tiny, so it's pretty, right? I'm hoping that you're liking this. I'm really liking how it's turning up. So enough of that, and just put a bit of the darker. There's too much liquid in there. So just a tad.
Oh no! No! It's raining!
I don't want it all over. Yeah, it must be a video game because he's talking about killing somebody. And that's not real life, that's for sure. Well, I'm hoping anyway that it's not for life, real life. Could you imagine? Ugh. What a nightmare for a parent. Can't even imagine. Okay, so that's that one. Kind of like the mix of the two greens. Kind of makes a camouflage type of thing. And I'm gonna probably pause the video after that because I want the paint to dry before I do the next step, which is the Peanut Weekly penny on top. Like, I can't have this all messy, and I don't want to use the air gun, the hot gun, if I can help it. Okay, so I will pause now and I will be back. Okay, so it finished drying and it's looking pretty awesome, if I may say so. So I just want to add a tiny bit of the penny. Just a tad on the extremities that are showing. And thinking it's gonna be quite nice to just have that tiny touch of copper throughout the top. Obviously, it's kind of hard to always put it just on the top, but just some of the raised little parts. And I'm thinking I really love the look that it's giving to this. So that has to be one of my favorite techniques now to do a cover, and it's so inexpensive because, I mean, masking tape is readily available and you can find some in dollar stores actually. So here it is, and I really love how it is. I will take pictures and I will share it. I always put the pictures anyway at the beginning of the video, so you probably saw them already. I'm still needing some. I really love using the paint with my finger. It's just, yeah, makes it more mine, I guess. So here's the second one. Just realized that there's a bit of masking tape here that wasn't covered. So yeah, here it is. And finally for the last one. They feel kind of botanical, almost like nature and forest and moss and yeah. So that's the last one. So I hope this has inspired you to make your own, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments about those. And yeah, they're just fun little makes, and I will be working for sure more on the inside of them eventually, because there's a few pages that need to be done. I have already an idea to make one with washi tape, so that I don't think you need to see, but there will be probably some other ones. I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to be inside them. So that is it. Bye everyone.